and welcome to my channel. This is KB Worth Saving 101 and I'm KB, Kim Baker. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. I'm a lifetime thrifter turned reseller. I currently sell on Poshmark, Mercari, Tradesy. Signed up for another one, haven't figured one out yet. Sending boxes into Thredup. So if you're interested in reseller tips, tricks, and lots of haul videos, then do me a favor and consider hitting that like and subscribe button down below because it does really help me out. All right, today happens to be Thredup Tuesday, and I've got some news. But I'm going to go ahead and do the walkthrough. So first, I'm going to go through and show you. My box got checked in from my vacation haul. So if you haven't checked that out, I showed pretty much everything except for my last stop I made on the way to the airport before dropping off the box. I picked up some pants. I had over 50 some odd items. They accepted almost all of them except for I think 5. So I'm going to show you what they didn't accept and what I'm going to do with them. So here we go. So these are the rejects. It was my last, no, it was a Lux label. So I didn't have to pay for $10.99 insurance. And I did not pay for expediting, so that was very nice. I will say that I am considering not doing expediting at all anymore. I know my boxes are just sitting there, but they're sitting there even when they get there or when they're on their way, and I don't know. It takes out of your profit. So it's half dozen one, half dozen the other. I've tried quite a few boxes with expediting. We'll look at my numbers and stuff. I'll show you, and we'll talk about it. Anyway, I had picked these up while I was in Missouri. Now, I'm going to tell you, traveling was not nice. Unfortunately, when I was on vacation, of course, I didn't have tissue paper that I wrap things up in, bubble wrap and all that kinds of good stuff that I normally pack my items in. And I don't ever pack them in those Thredup bags. I will tell you, I saw somebody on Instagram who sent in a purse. They didn't cover it in tissue. That bag melted to it. So it ruined the purse. And because Thredup received it that way, they didn't feel, of course, that they should initially pay for that high-end bag as much as what they probably should have. You guys really want to package things up pretty nice. I include my little slip of inventory of what I'm sending them, and I take magic marker and I write on the inside of the box and the outside flaps what box number it is, so they can't tell me they lost that darn thing. Anyway, I had picked these up in Missouri, and it's super hot here in Arizona. So I don't know if it was, I'm thinking it was a combination, but they weren't all, they're all chipped up. You can see, look at, and they're all like almost melted, like misformed. They're unformed incorrectly or whatever. They were really super cute, kind of cool reaction, flip-flop, mini little heels. I just thought they were adorable, and I will go through and try to touch them up with some gold paint and see if that works. I could also go through and disclose and list in my selling platforms, but yeah, that was really kind of sad, and I really think it was the heat and the travel that I didn't pack it very nicely. So there you go. All right. This was a free item given to me. They did not accept this. This is Chaps Denim. It is this really super cute pink jean jacket, and it is in a size, petite extra large. So, and it's in excellent condition. I don't think it's ever been washed. Look at this. I mean, that is just, it's in excellent condition. So yes, I might try to send this back in. We'll see. All right. This was another free item. Let's see, this free item happens to be Outback Red, never heard of them, size large. This is nothing special or spectacular. So it is like this little kind of cold shoulder, well, I'd say sexy shoulder, how's that? Larger, kind of sheer, just a plain top. So in all honesty, I don't know. I have a box that I'm debating on whether I'm going to send in no return assurance and no expediting. That's a bunch of my items that my kids gave me that I really don't those brands I don't put in my closet or I don't list them, but in all actuality, I follow a lot of people. I hope you all follow a lot of people. I follow a lot of people. Some of the people, I will, when I tell you the first thing that sold in this box was a free item from Old Navy, and I got $4 for that thing. I mean, I'm like, you gotta be flipping kidding me. Out of this whole box, that's the first thing that sold. It was pulled for a goodie bag immediately. So, yeah, I'm kind of rethinking that. I think I might just go through and use them as buffers in some of my things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. I'm starting to wonder if I should keep all my high ends for myself and start sending them all my crap. I don't. Anyway, this one happens to be a New York & Company. It is a size medium. It is the sleeveless, little blue, nothing, ruffled down top. Now, I think that one's fine. The other one, I don't know anything about that thing. So, all right, this I found surprising. But it looked like it had a little pull, and then I just unpulled it, so it's fine. But these are Women's Alex Evening size 2X, and they are this super wide, formal, sheer flowy pant. So with a lining. So I'm, in all actuality, we're going into the holidays, and big sizes do better in, they usually do good in all closets. So I might just go through and list these just to get them listed because I think they should do pretty well. All right. And I think this is one of my most expensive items that they rejected. You ready? It's the last one. So I had like 53 items, and these are all the ones that they rejected. By Oscar, size 4. And they are, make sure I'm not saying it wrong. Oh no, they're not, they're a cotton polyester spandex, but anyway, they are these really cute scroll crop pants with this white and black sateen finish. I mean, and they're in spectacular shape. These are really super cute. I'm like really kind of floored. Like, okay, is that a flash? I'm looking, it's hard when you're not in your own environment, but yeah, no, I'm like, I can't get over the fact that they didn't accept these. So anyway, there you go. Those are my rejects. And now I'll just go ahead and go back to my computer screen, and you'll get to see the rest of the updates along with what's going on and some questions I have from the box that's sitting there. So follow along. All right, guys. So my computer shut off the last time, so I'm going to hustle right through this as much as possible. This is the bag that currently is that the one that's active? No, sorry. All right, let's go to the other one. Here, we'll actually go here. Okay, so if you're new to Thredup, here you go. This is a little tutorial walkthrough along with what's going on for this week. So I am up to 914. I've already spent over $100, so I've made $1,000 since April basically, which is okay. I have 7 kits that are selling. I have 3 that I have been waiting for them to check in, and these numbers changed. Okay, these have been arrived since June, and they were due to get checked in tomorrow, and now it says 10/22. I have 1 kit that I have sent, and I need to go through and contact them on, which is this one. I don't know. It says scheduled delivery pending. It was sent out the same day as one that was received August 13th. So I do not understand, and I will have to go through and find out what's happening with that. Hopefully it wasn't overweight and they decided to send it back, because I do have a tendency to be a tiny, not big, but tiny couple ounces you know, whatever. Anyway, because 30 pounds is the max weight and there is a certain size, you cannot measure more than 60 inches in any one direction. So those are your notes for when you send in boxes. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that because they've already gone through and received the one that went with it. They received it 8/12. Okay, so why they haven't gotten this one, it's 8/17. I have to call and find out. All right, the next thing, we're going to go in and look at my kits that are selling. Okay, so I've got 7 kits that are currently selling. If you've not watched before, I like to right-click and open a new tab. Right-click, open a new tab. Right-click, open a new tab. Because that way, when you go back and forth, it really is a pain in the butt, I feel. So for me, this really does work to my advantage by opening my kits and my items this way. So, and open a new tab. So there we go. So now I have all my kits open. I'm going to go through them one by one. Let's take a peek. How's this one? This one I think is my newest. Okay, this is my newest, and I've contacted them this morning. I've actually contacted them Friday about an issue, and I've contacted them today, but it's just, yeah, it's one of those things. I'm having issues with this box. This, even though this has been active, this one keeps saying not listed yet. Okay, now there's another item that said not listed yet. It's no longer in this. It now is in another area, and I'll show you that. So, yeah, so there's 43 items, 45 items, 46 items, 47, 48, 49 items out of the 53 that I sent in or whatever it was. So here's all the items that are listed. Now, if you have issues and problems, what you do is right over here on the left-hand side, it says Get Help. You will click on Get Help, okay, and you will, of course, you know about the bag status. Oops, I did that wrong. You just close there, and then you type in a question, and then it's going to take you to a place, and then you just scroll all the way down and just say, I want to talk to a live person. And that's how you communicate with Thredup. It's the fastest, easiest way. This particular person said she closed my chat and said that she will get back to me by email, hopefully by the end of today. So I've got one that's sitting here. I'm sure it might be being pulled for a goodie bag. I was disappointed in this payout of only $1.47, but I guess I'm going to maybe make 47 cents, whatever. Of course, you always want to change your prices. There are some items that were not listed price-wise correctly. I had to ask them to adjust my soft surrounding jeans, and they did that. And when you go to adjust your prices, you just sit here and you go like this and put a 9, and then it tells you, oh, you can only mark it to $7.99 or $67.99. So you're just like, okay, I'll leave it. But if you haven't ever marked them up, that's what happens. So I have all different kinds of brands and styles in here: Chico's, Bally, Lane Bryant, I don't even know how to say the last one, Tyler Bow, BCBG, Ann Taylor, Coldwater, Michael, Beach Lounge, Sandy Starkman. I mean, so you can see this is a wide variety of items. What I'm really surprised is that this is an assorted brand, and I'd have to actually look to see what the brand was. And it allowed me to mark it up to $47, which is way more of a payout than any of some of my items that I'm like, seriously? Like, I think my Michael Kors or something isn't even that high. Anyway, that's interesting. So assorted brands aren't necessarily a bad thing to send in. I guess they might have a thing for jackets and dresses that are good money. I've got Citizens of Humanity jeans. Oh, this was a gorgeous piece. So anyway, we're going to slide all the way down. This one's new with tags. This one's gorgeous. I'm disappointed on this one right here. I'd like that item back along with that skirt, but unfortunately I can't get that skirt. That one's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I really had a good haul from, yeah. See, look at this one actually has a brand, and it's lower than the other one that is like a assorted brand. Isn't that funny? Now, I don't know who Catherine Stewart is. That was one of my free items too. So anyway, I was disappointed in this Grace Elements for only $3.52. What are you going to do? But This is my biggest disappointment, and it's right here, and I have contacted them. This is a 2-piece set new with tags for $310. They separated them, and I'm like looking at only getting like maybe 100 and something. If it was 310 and I could 80%, it would be quite a good thing. I'm also concerned that on the tags it says 2-piece and it's $310. So for them to separate them, I have contacted them. When I actually put it in the box, I had folded them inside each other. So I don't understand. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that. This one is marked incorrectly. Look at that price. This should be a little bit higher, I believe. All right, so I have one sale pending, and it is my bar 3 blazer, and I will get $19.50. I'm really happy with that. That one, yeah, I picked up when I was thrifting, and I have to wait the 14 days. If you hold yourself over those question marks, it tells you information. It'll tell you if they used a coupon. So they didn't use a coupon. They just bought it straight outright, which was very nice. Thank you. Now these are 2 items that have sold, and I'm going to check. Okay, here you go. Here's my Old Navy. This thing, these both were pulled for goodie bags. So they say sold. They were paid out immediately. Talbot shorts, $10. I figured I was going to be getting some of my the shorts back because of the summer season being so close to the end, but they listed them $10. Hey, I didn't do any work, so that's pretty decent. And I don't know, free item for $4.08 of an Old Navy short sleeve blouse? You got to be kidding me. All right, so anyway, and there's people who send in a lot of Old Navy because it does get pulled, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, this is really odd for me. This item is also an item that needs to be price adjusted. This is a Torrid 3/4 sleeve top. They did not price it correctly. I contacted them, and then it's been sitting in this limbo. It says unavailable. It says expired. So yeah, I don't know what happened with this one. So I'm hoping that they get this fixed and that I can change the price. It is such a soft and gorgeous top. So anyway, there you go. There's my what's happening with that particular kit. And 3 items have already completely sold, which is fantastic. Now I have had one other sale. And if you haven't watched my videos before, how I like to kind of view my things is I go to my hearts. Oh, well, I guess I should do that first. All right, so like on my Torrid. First off, see this? I made it my favorite. So it'll show up when I go to my favorites, and I can see if it's in somebody's cart. I can see if it's been pulled for a goodie bag, because on goodie bags usually it says sold in one spot, unavailable when you scroll, and it all depends. Everything shows up differently on Androids and iPhones and computers, guys. Just so you're aware of that, it does show up differently, so don't panic. If you want to advertise your item, you just go through and you click pin it up in that left corner, and I have my Thredup fashion. I'm not going to pin it yet because it's not priced correctly, and it has no place to go because we have no idea where it's at. So, and then once you're there, you can actually tweet it from there. So I do both. All right, so we're done with this item, and that shows you that. All right, so I go to my favorites, and I'll show you how I like to look it up. It's much easier on the phone because you don't have to go to the different pages. So you go to my favorites, and you always want to go through and make sure you look. I like to look at all because then it shows you like the confusion stuff. Like here, it says sold. It's in limbo. So you can see there's something going on. We don't know. It's probably pulled for a goodie bag, but they did not price it correctly, and that's disappointing. So this one's sold. This one's sold. This one is in limbo. So we're waiting on that one. And then, yeah, you can just keep scrolling and you can see all of the different things. Now, you can also go up here and just go to your solds. And this dress is sold! Yay! I mean, it had 105 people liking it, and I just kept going, somebody just finally buy it, because I hadn't had sales in 3 weeks on Thredup. So this made me extremely happy. I'll show you my pad on that in a second. And then you can go to somebody's cart. And these are still all the items that I have that are in somebody's cart at this time. So yay. And this dress, I kid you not, when you see it, it still has like 80 some odd days. I kid you not, almost. So there you go. All right. So now let's see. This is the kit we already looked at, right? No, this is, okay, there's another kit. So this I have 30 days of when they're going to expire and I would need to reclaim them. And this kit up at the top, you can see I paid for expediting process and return assurance. So far, I have made only $3.27 on this box. Okay, there's 30 listed items. I only have, well, I still have 60 days on some of the items, so hopefully it'll go through and be a good box. Oh, see, look, wait. Must be between, no. Yeah, I kid you not, there's like issues going on. I'm not dropping it. It was that way before. Why is it doing that now? I'm going to reclaim this one. I think it's worth way more than that. I asked them about it and then they changed it and they lowered it. So $10.45. Well, you know what? I don't care. $10.45. I didn't have to do anything to it, right? Let's just hope it sells. All right, so there, I updated that one. That had not been like that before. And that kind of sucks. Whatever. So you can see, here we go, all the way down. These are the ones that are reserved. We definitely would like them to be purchased. And there's 2 items that sold, which is why I have a total of like $3. These were both pulled for goodie bags. So one was an Ann Taylor long sleeve, new with tags blouse, and one was a hinged denim skirt. None of those were this week's sales, but that is somewhat in a plus. Remember, I got to, I'm thinking about not doing the expediting because it does take a chunk out. Like this one's I'm at a positive $11. Woohoo! And this one has what, again, some 60 days. And you just go down and I'll show you what, I mean, I got some nice stuff in here, but some people are selling stuff that isn't super high end and it gets pulled faster. So I do like sending the wedding dresses in there. I do have to wait like the 14 days for the return so that there's a possibility it doesn't fit and they send it back. So these are the 2 items that sold. Those were both, again, pulled for goodie bags. This one they never did adjust. That was way too low. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So yep, there's that kit. Now this kit, I have made 0. This is, again, this one happens to be one of my Luxe boxes. So I have a lot of higher end items. I did mix some up, but my Luxe boxes do not seem to do very well. And if I paid $30 for this box and nothing's selling, oops, what's wrong with that? Okay. Okay, did you guys just see that? I did change it. Right, 1195. Okay, 5. Save. All right, so now I get to contact them on this. Okay, so what I'll do is this. This is what I would do right here. You get to watch. Open a new tab. Yeah, normally I would do this on my phone for contacting them because I can screenshot. I know you can, but I hate computers, just a pain in my butt. So yes, I would go through and screenshot this. So actually I am going to do this later, but this is something I have to contact them on. All right, because it might not even be listed currently at this time. And 1195, 119, and I kept putting 5. I mean, we can try 4. Okay, there it was. All right, never mind. I don't have to contact them at all. Having a bit of a brain fart. That's okay. All right, so I'm live. This sucks. Okay, so this is the box. Let's see if there's anything else that's going on that's funky. I am like telling you, check it out. Funky, funky, funky. All the way down, and nothing is sold. But there, we fixed an issue. and I didn't have to contact them. Oh, and see when it pops up, it's in this, and that's when I do my likes and I do that. So yes, I always open another tab because it makes it so much easier. All right, so this one, I have 25 items. I still have quite a bit of time, 55, 55. So here we go down. Here's another problem. Okay, 34, we know 34. Back, 4, save, geez Louise. Okay, and those have been listed for a while. Okay, go down, go down, go down. And this 82 days, okay, 56 days is where it should be. 55 days, 56 days, and look at this, 82 days. It's been in somebody's cart every single solitary day. Here we go. And this is the item that sold. So there you go. I have $148.27, which is my payout. That rocks. Very happy. Just have to wait the 14 days. But that's what's great about selling those dresses, because, you know, I think people would kind of not necessarily, when you can't do returns on Poshmark, why would they buy it from Poshmark? They definitely would buy it from there, and I make more money. So again, this is another, I think this is one of my higher end. Yes, it is. This is another one of my Luxe boxes. But I have actually made some money on this one. I have $233. So now if I would have taken away $30, I would have made still $200. So this was, you know, this is a good box out of the items that have sold, and I still have 18 that I reclaimed. So that gorgeous dress, there you go. That gorgeous dress. But yeah, that one would be definitely worth the, you know, $30. This one here, I would have made $90 on, let's see, how many items? 5. So 5 items sold, and okay, I only spent $5. So yeah, that was a decent, and yeah, that $30, it wouldn't bother me so much. Now, you can go through and do this. We are at 1 day, so I can go through and reclaim. When you reclaim, you just go through and you hit right over here, add to my cart. Remember, you have to reclaim it before it stops selling now. And I will go through and add these. And I wish the ones, I might go through and pull those too. I don't know. I have 3 days on this one. You know what? I am really super busy. I'm not going to have my cart sit there, and I don't believe that I have any other items besides this bag to reclaim in 4 days. So I don't want to have to go back and forth. And again, tomorrow do this. I also have like 3 boxes I'm checking on. So yeah, you want me to do it this way? I'm doing it this way. Okay, so I've done that kit, and I'll just leave that one open because of that. So this is my one that I have my issues with. And is that all my kits? I believe so. So there you go. You know, minor solds, some good items, and yeah, I'm thinking about sending in some really lower ends within my boxes, where I was usually trying to keep my average above $60 so that the payout was better. I am going to throw in and mix out some different kinds of stuff. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this helped. And you all have a wonderful day.